Welcome, fellow Stardust. Are you ready for a scare? Today, we'll be counting down my top 10 horror movies of 2024. If you're new here, my name is DeRay, aka Rainbow Fright, lover of all things dark, creepy, and weird. Although this year was a much better year for horror, none of these films on this list earned 5 Rainbow Skulls out of 5. Some of them did come close. Perhaps after another watch or two, 1 or 2 of these might get bumped up to 5 Rainbow Skulls. But nonetheless, I love every movie on this list. Now, if you would like to see 5 other movies that didn't quite make it onto this list because they weren't exactly horror or just didn't make the cut, head to my Patreon page and sign up to become a patron to check that video out. Now, let's get into this countdown, starting with number 10, working our way up to number 1. You ready? Buckle up. Coming in at number 10, we have The Coffee Table. The Coffee Table masterfully ramps up the tension, maintaining a tight grip on your nerves from start to finish. It skirts on the edge of graphic violence, letting your imagination fill in the darkest details, which proves even more unsettling. Humor surfaces at the most uncomfortable moments, challenging your emotions amidst the bleak narrative. The depiction of the father's descent into madness is both tragic and chilling, adding a deep layer of human drama to the horror. Every scene is meticulously crafted, pushing the story forward to an explosive and beautifully tragic conclusion. The film's strength lies in its psychological depth, exploring the profound impacts of guilt and grief with raw intensity. A standout in modern horror, The Coffee Table delivers a haunting blend of psychological terror and sorrowful storytelling. Next up on the list at number 9 is Strange Darling, which captivates with its soft and vintage aesthetic achieved through 35mm film, boasting striking colors and meticulous grading. It pairs perfectly within a violent nature, making for an ideal double feature night. The narrative structure is a standout, employing the jumps that enhance the storytelling rather than confuse, a rarity in films that attempt this tricky technique. Throughout the first act, the plot masterfully keeps you guessing, flipping expectations with every reveal. Performances across the board are riveting, with each actor bringing their A-game to the complex, dynamic roles. Strange Darling is a brilliantly executed psychological thriller that makes for an engaging and visually lush cinematic experience. At number 8, we have Infested. Infested thrills with exceptionally crafted spider effects and dynamic camera angles that add a visceral quality to every scene. The soundtrack is a pulsating force, enhancing the well-realized urban setting and driving the film's intense pace. Character development is a strong suit here. The film ensures that we care deeply for the characters, particularly the lead, enriching the stakes of the unfolding drama. It's a non-stop thrill ride from beginning to end, consistently engaging and entertaining. While not groundbreaking in the grand scheme of 2024's cinematic offerings, it earns its place in my top 10 for the sheer enjoyment it delivers. The film also weaves in social commentary, tackling themes of xenophobia, class, racial discrimination, and police brutality. Infested is a compelling blend of horror and societal critique, making it more than just a creature feature. At number 7, we have It's What's Inside, which kicks off with the familiar trope of a group of friends finding themselves in a typical horror scenario, but quickly takes a jarring, unexpected turn that refreshingly deviates from the norm. This isn't just another body-swapping horror. The film distinguishes itself with innovative lighting and editing techniques that elevate the narrative. The neon-drenched visuals immerse viewers in a surreal, almost feverish dreamscape that captivates and disorients. The use of distorted voices during the body swaps is particularly effective, adding a chilling layer to the already unsettling atmosphere. Despite its roots in well-trodden horror territory, the movie manages to feel entirely unique and inventive. Each technical element, from the soundtrack to the camera work, is meticulously crafted to enhance the eerie and otherworldly vibe. It's What's Inside delivers a visually stunning and audibly thrilling experience that turns genre conventions on its head. At number 6 is VHS Beyond, which continues to push the envelope when it comes to found footage horror, each segment outdoing itself with creativity and sheer terror. The segment Stork throws you into a rugged, apocalyptic world reminiscent of a video game, with complete impressive creature designs that blur the line between human and monstrous. The segment Dream Girl offers a lighter tone with its fun concept and lush production values, complemented by a standout soundtrack that enhances the eerie atmosphere. Live and Let Die is an adrenaline-pumping tale of a skydive during an alien invasion, with action sequences set against a vibrant orange orchard and featuring some of the best creature designs in the series. Across all segments, the creature design is consistently remarkable, setting new standards for horror aesthetics. There isn't a single weak link in this anthology series, with each bringing its own unique flavor and horror elements. VHS Beyond proved to be a stellar addition to the franchise, offering a fresh, visually captivating, and terrifying experience for horror enthusiasts. Alright Stardust, we are halfway through. Coming in at number 5 is Shudder Original Oddity. Oddity excels in its approach to horror, employing a technique where the actual murder is left unseen, cutting instead to the gruesome aftermath, a method reminiscent of In a Violent Nature. The sound design is hauntingly effective, enveloping the viewer in a chilling auditory experience that greatly enhances the dread and tension. The music also complements this perfectly, adding depth to the already eerie atmosphere. Choosing not to show a pivotal scene involving a trunk amplifies the mystery and horror, letting the imagination run wild. The setting is quintessentially spooky, a house that combines wood and concrete to create an atmospheric backdrop perfect for this folk horror tale. The narrative continuously unfolds in surprising ways, maintaining suspense and engagement until the very end. Coming in at number 4 is Nosferatu. Nosferatu is a visual feast, courtesy of Robert Eggers, who captures the quintessential melancholy and hopelessness of the narrative with masterful precision. The production design is stunning, effectively using muted colors and a gothic backdrop to underscore the film's pervasive sense of despair. Eggers proves once again that he is a storyteller of exceptional skill, relying strongly on visuals to carry the timeless tale of Dracula without unnecessary additions. Although the pacing occasionally slows, the overall engagement never wanes. Anchored by Eggers' directorial prowess, the decision to stick with the classic story, eschewing any modern representation, pays off by showcasing the director's ability to honor original material while imprinting his own unique vision. But Orlok's mustache? Is a no-go. Taking the number 3 position is IFC's Stop Motion, which you can also find on Shudder. Stop Motion masterfully holds tension, keeping viewers on edge with this predictably dark yet eagerly anticipated plot developments. The slow pacing contributes beautifully to the film's central theme, a haunting descent into madness, enriched by a bleak atmosphere and deep dives into obsession and mental health. The stop-motion animation is grotesquely beautiful, executed with such detail that one can't help but crave more. The film's body gore is wonderfully gooey, paired seamlessly with an impeccable sound design that heightens each squish and squelch. Despite its predictable moments, the expertly crafted stop-motion effects stand out, showcasing impeccable craftsmanship. Stop-motion blends psychological horror with visual artistry to create a compellingly eerie cinematic experience. At number 2, we've got Late Night with the Devil. This one skillfully combines a dark humor with a chilling, immersive experience that captures the 1970s spirit through its excellent cinematography and spot-on set design. The single location setup, filmed in a documentary style, first-person point of view not only works but heightens the tension, making you feel as though you're a part of the audience witnessing the unfolding horror. Ingrid Torelli shines brilliantly as Lily, dominating every scene she's in with a performance that promises her a future as a scream queen. While the plot might tread familiar ground, the film's execution leaves viewers glued to their seats, eagerly anticipating each twist. The balance of unexpected humor with supernatural scares crafts a uniquely engaging atmosphere that even those typically averse to supernatural horror will appreciate. The finale stands out remarkably, wrapping up the film with one of the most satisfying endings seen this year, a perfect culmination to a thrilling ride. We've arrived at number 1, which I'm sure is a lot of y'all's number 1 as well, and that is The Substance. This movie dazzles with its stunning visuals, blending a rich, colorful palette that shifts from fantastical to nightmarish by the film's climax. The body horror elements are the focus and are executed with disturbing perfection, reminiscent of the best of Black Mirror's unsettling revelations. While the plot might not delve deeply into complex narratives, its commentary on the societal pressures faced by women regarding body image and aging is both poignant and timely. This film also cleverly mixes horror with comedy, creating a unique experience that echoes bizarre tones of Malignant. Demi and Margaret deliver outstanding performances, anchoring the film's emotional and thematic intensity. The original music is not only catchy, but hauntingly resonant, lingering long after the lights come up, making The Substance a must-see for those who appreciate horror with a thought-provoking twist. Well, there you have it, Stardust, my top 10 for 2024. If you'd like to see my thoughts on other films from 2024, check out my Letterboxd and give me a follow. I'll follow you right back. And again, if you'd like to hear about 5 more of my favorite films from this year, check out my Patreon and sign up to become a patron. There you will have access to extra content as well as a monthly movie night and other perks. Also, I've got an interview in the works with writer-director Jose Prendes, along with 2 of his actors and producer of his film, Heretics. That'll be available sometime next week. So, if you haven't already, go ahead and hop on the Rainbow Fright Freight Train and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. That way you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. I hope I see you next time. Peace.